Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second. Time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now. Dragon 60.
On first down, Hooker. His throw incomplete. Trying to get that to Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield, but it'll be second down. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Back to throw. Hooker had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Hooker. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll try and throw for it here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Drop 60, drop 60. Go.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Hey, smash Bronco.
They run again with Harris, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Najee Harris with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
To throw on 2nd down. Hooker, right side to Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. From the gun on 3rd down. Hooker And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They hand this off to Harris. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny thing.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Huntley.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 28 yards. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now a give, running left is Harris. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Come 19, come 19. Drive him 60.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And they'll try to run the option here.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Operating from the gun. Hooker.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Huntley wants to audible to another look.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Harris running straight ahead. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Ravens at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Huntley off of play action. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
They're going for it. Huntley.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Great run by Gibbs, who surprised me by being picked so early in the draft. But the Lions knew when they had the chance to add a playmaker like him, they absolutely couldn't pass him up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he'll try to run with this. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Hendon Hooker with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Huntley to throw. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Track 60.
To throw, Huntley. And that will be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Okay, ready?
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Huntley. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw on second down. Hooker. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This is a half with not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up the first down with some nice running.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game.
Both teams going back to their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hundley looks to throw.
It's complete, left side to Aguilar. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The 71 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Ready? Timberwolves, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 50, trap 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple. Now Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. In motion right is Aguilar.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
On 2nd down, here's Huntley. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll run. Here's Harris. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And they're going to speed things up here.
Out of the gun, Huntley.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw on second down. Hooker. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
18 Rebels, 18 Rebels. Come back team, come back team. Dragon 60.
To throw from his end zone. Hooker. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some indecision on getting the punt team out there, and they're going to get a delay. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Here's Harris trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Here's Huntley. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It's brought in by Harris. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. Tucker's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Hooker going underneath. Gibbs has it. And down he'll go at the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now a play fake here on first down.
He'll get that complete to Dell. Into space at the 45.
As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Operating from the gun. Hooker. And a Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Off play action. Hooker. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Harris. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go check, go check.
This is Harris, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
19, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Third down, here's Huntley now.
A short throw caught by Andrews.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On
first and 10, Huntley going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Huntley's throw into the hands of Andrews. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Hey, check that, street.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
60 boxes. 70 Rangers.
Huntley working from the gun. He's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready.
Here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hooker, St. Brown on the catch. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.